Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's day is off to a fantastic start. I am excited to join you for Tiger Time again this week. We have a short video thrown together, and this one will include some of the excellent footage and acting from our previous video where Miss York, Mr. Stenberg, and Mrs. Gruey walked us through some situations on safety. One thing that we are adding is something that we will add to our blacktop outside, and this will help us in case of any issues that arise during recess. So what will be added is exactly what can be found here. We will be adding something very similar to this outside on our blacktop, and this will allow us to go ahead and take care of any potential issues that arise during recess out there on the blacktop. We have adults outside that can help walk you through this process, but this will be something that we are adding to our blacktop yet this afternoon. So we're going to use this picture right here in front of you to kind of go through our situation from last week. Now, if you remember back to last week, we showed you a couple videos with Mrs. Gruey, Mr. Stenberg, and Miss York, and in those videos, Mr. Stenberg was not making the best choices. Now, I do have to share with you a reminder. Mr. Stenberg is a really, really good guy. He's an awesome guy. We love having him in our building. He was just acting for us. So if you see Mr. Stenberg in the hallway yet today, please do not give him a hard time for being mean to Miss York or Mrs. Gruey. He's a really nice guy. He was just doing us a favor and helping us out with his acting abilities. Now, the next portion of the video will be a video that you have seen previously with Miss York, Mrs. Gruey, and Mr. Stenberg in different situations. So what I want you to do is put yourself in Mrs. Gruey's shoes during this first one and how you would feel, how you would want to walk through our restorative practice process here, what things you would want to tell Mr. Stenberg in this case, and how that would go together. Now, teachers, I'll give you the choice, kind of what you think is best here, if you would like to put students in partners or if you would like to cover this as an entire class. So with that, here's the video that we've seen previously, but again, think about this. If you were Mrs. Gruey, how would you feel and how should we go through this process?
You're out.
Oh, that hit line.
No, you're out.
Oh, that hit line. I'm in here.
Now, after seeing that video, again, think about what you would feel and how you would go about talking with someone if you were Mrs. Gruey. How would you talk with Mr. Stenberg? So teachers, I will give you some time here on this picture to talk with students or have students pair up with a partner and go through the process. At this time, teachers, go ahead and press pause so that this image is up there for students to use as they walk through the process. If they were Mrs. Gruey, how they would want to talk to Mr. Stenberg about how they were feeling. Go ahead and press pause. Thanks everybody for letting me join you again for Tiger Time. Keep doing all of the great things that make Bailey Park a wonderful place for everybody. Those 3 expectations we have for everyone all throughout the building at all times are being safe, being respectful, and being responsible. Keep up the great work and have an awesome day. Go Tigers!